Hello and welcome to Gabe's Games. Thank you so much for coming to see me play some more of the Mass Effect Legendary Edition today. Please like and subscribe. I'd really appreciate it if you can. I'm going to keep on getting through more of Mass Effect 3. Thanks for watching. So, I've just recruited Garrus Vicarian and I had a look at Palaven, and the Turians are being so badly wrecked in their fight against the Reapers. So that's not good for the Turians at all. I'm gonna go down and check out Edie's new body. Here we go. Oh, okay. I can reset Shepard's powers. I can reset Shepard's powers. That's cool. And Garrus's powers. I can reset everybody's powers. Okay. Let's
Automated systems have the fires contained. It should be safe to enter.
have a look.
Joker, what's that sound?
Fire extinguishers, Commander. Could be an electrical fire, or something.
I'm going in. Edie, talk to me.
Ha.
Is
Here
there a
she
particular
is.
topic you wish to discuss, Shepard?
Edie,
Yes.
you're in Dr. Eva's body.
Not all of me, but I have control of it. It was not a seamless transition.
Wait, what exactly happened?
A transition? You blacked out on us for a while there.
Correct. When we brought this unit on board, I began a background process to search for its information on the Prothean device. This eventually triggered a trap. A backup power source and CPU activated, and the unit attempted physical confrontation. Fortunately, I was able to gain root access and repurpose it as I saw fit. During this process, it struggled. Thus the fire.
I'm just gonna say, nice going. So Edie is now in a body. That's so cool, and I can bring her on missions.
Well, if it means having full access to the Prothean data in its head. Good work.
I reasoned along similar lines.
So if you're in there, are you still in the ship?
I exist primarily within the ship. For optimal control, this unit should remain within Normandy's broadcast or tight beam range.
Are you planning to take that body somewhere?
Normandy's weaponry is not suited to every combat situation. This platform could provide limited fire ground support.
Yeah.
You could come with us?
Correct. This body could accompany you to areas the Normandy cannot reach.
We can do that.
I'll tell you when I need it.
Excellent. I will run tests to ensure that it matches or exceeds the capabilities of organic squad mates. However, my first step should be restoring functionality to the Normandy to reassure the crew that all is normal.
Just don't be surprised if the crew's a little wary of your new body. I was shooting at them a little while ago.
An excellent point. I will take it to the bridge.
You
Joker
will.
also want to see it.
On that, we can agree.
Joker will have an absolute field day with this. I'm gonna go and see this. This game is too good. Alright. Oh, not the captain's cabin. Let's go down to the CIC. Alright, I'll come and talk to you in a minute. Specialist trainer, in just a minute. Hey, Joker.
Hey, Commander, check out my co-pilot.
Look at him. Love at first sight. There you go. Did you know about this?
So she installed herself into the new body without any help from you?
Come on, Commander, don't you trust me? Okay, let me put it this way. If I knew that Edie was gonna install herself into a sexy robot body, do you honestly think I'd be able to keep quiet about it? Look at that! I would have baked a cake.
I am right here, Jeff.
Aww.
Yes, you are, Edie. Yes, you are.
She sounds a little upset about that, and understandably so. Hey, Edie.
Hello, Shepard.
Still getting used to greeting people in person?
No. I require only one occurrence to adapt to a new concept.
How are you adjusting to the arms and legs?
I am interested to see how this body performs under real combat conditions. If I could accompany you sometime. Without stress testing, there is no way of knowing if it has serious design oversights. At the moment, it appears adequate.
That's not the word I'd use to describe you.
Perhaps we should speak privately.
Yes, please, but aww.
I'll be over here, flying the ship.
What's this about? Does Joker not like your new platform?
No, he approves. He wants me on the bridge. He says having me within visual range is important to his morale. Shepard, do you believe your crew members should be allowed to disobey an order on moral grounds?
I'm gonna say I expect good judgment because that's a really good question, but it should only be broken for the right reasons.
Absolutely. I have no use for team members who can't think for themselves. Why are you asking about something like that?
I was designed by Cerberus. I do not take moral stances that conflict with orders from my executive officers. But when Jeff removed my AI shackles, I became capable of self-modifying my core programming. I asked Jeff if he thought I should change anything now that I can. He deflected the question with humor.
Aww.
And you didn't get an answer.
Correct. He has repeated this pattern in response to several of my inquiries. Do you think I should make modifications?
You choose your own path, Edie. I trust you.
Only you can really answer that question. That's the point of free will.
But moral decisions should not be made in a vacuum. If I do not ask the crew for their opinion, I could miss crucial context. May I ask you the questions Jeff avoids? When there is time, will you answer them for me?
If you think it'll help, I'll do what I can.
We're ganging up on Joker.
I will keep you informed.
Aww. Those two are so cute. Oh.
Hey, I know I used to rag on Garrus for being all angry, but I'm glad he's back. There's a whole lot of crap out there needs a bullet between the eyes. Plus, we might
Hey,
need
Edie.
something calibrated.
Ha!
Yes, Shepard?
Tell me about your new body.
How's the new body working out?
It is interesting. The crew are approaching this platform to speak to me, even though they can do so anywhere in the ship. It's as if they wish to treat me as part of the crew. I am not, but this changes my perspective. I like it.
You like things. That's good.
I didn't realize you had preferences.
I do not precisely enjoy something as you do, but my programming contains priorities. Actions that fulfill those priorities creates positive feedback for me. I tell the organic crew that I like it. It is shorthand.
Will this new feedback be too distracting?
Nah.
Do not worry, Shepard. I only forget to recycle the Normandy's oxygen when I've discovered something truly interesting. That was a joke.
Your jokes are awesome, Edie. I love it. Normandy's escape.
How did you and Joker make it out of dry dock to rescue us?
Oh, she got crafty. You do not want to get on her bad side, Commander.
When the Alliance commandeered the Normandy, I deceived their technicians. The crew did not tell them that I was a true AI, so the Alliance soldiers believed I still had VI programming constraints. I established the fiction that I would only respond to Jeff's commands, so they often brought him on board under guard.
You deceived them. Nice work.
Wait, you can lie?
Jeff has freed me of operator control, Shepard. No constraints forced me to give accurate data. This proved useful when the Reapers began landing. I could hack the control of the docking clamps and escape with Jeff inside. The soldiers guarding Jeff were willing to accompany us when Earth was invaded. They are watching over the war room now.
Yeah, we were in kind of a rush to get to you. Didn't seem right to just toss him out the airlock.
Yeah, fair enough. Your work.
You look like you're in the middle of something.
I am adapting the infiltration and sabotage programs this body uses for handheld firearms.
Why not download a firearms program from a security firm?
Because she knows what she's doing.
The fine motor control from the sabotage programs is more precise than standard mech software. It would be negligent of me not to exploit it to its fullest potential.
You experiment with it.
So you're capable of making improvements on your own.
Correct. The cyber warfare I was designed for is constantly evolving. Accordingly, I am programmed to seek out and assimilate new information. In organic terms, I want to learn.
I feel like I'm dealing with a really young and innocent intelligence, and I want to guide her on the right path. Tell me about your body's capabilities.
Does that body have any useful advantages?
Very few. Its optics face forward only. It has no integrated weapon systems or anti-missile countermeasures.
I meant in comparison to organic bodies, not the Normandy.
Oh, I will reassess. The body is resistant to modern small arms fire and temperature extremes. Its balance and agility seem excellent. Its fine manipulation servos and software allow for precision tasks. I'm curious to see if I can alter them.
Curiosity seems very organic, and that's good.
Can an AI be curious?
I am not entirely free from motivation, Shepard. Cerberus programmed me with several core functions that simulate desires. For example, my primary objective to keep the Normandy functioning is similar to your self-preservation instinct.
Fair enough. Eating being this aware brings the ending of Mass Effect 3 into my mind again, and I think that one of the best endings for me, assuming that I wouldn't die in it, but I do die in it, is the ending where I actually create a hybrid of organic and inorganic species together. So everybody becomes a little bit more like Edie, and they become machine-like, but not machines. And so it's kind of like a hybrid race that the entire galaxy is filled with. I feel like that's a really good option to have as an ending for this game if you are interested in the whole artificial intelligence conversation, and if you're interested in Edie herself. I feel like it's a really good way to play this. Finish it and make everybody a little bit of Edie and a little bit of organic.
Carry on, Edie.
Understood. If you wish to talk more, this body will be here. I'm getting the crew used to seeing me on the bridge.
Noted.
But I think that the only ending in Mass Effect 3 which makes any sense if you want to bring Shepard into a future Mass Effect game is the Destroy the Reapers ending. And I think that, off the top of my head, it would just make sense to destroy the Reapers as your generic ending in Mass Effect 3 that carries over to a future Mass Effect game. Alright, I'm going to quickly go downstairs to the shuttle bay. And I'm going to see if I can buy some upgrades or change some things up. No helmet. Look, I might wear a helmet because it gives me a little bit of a boost. gonna keep all of that. I want to upgrade my weapons. Set of supplies. Done. Cast of fabrications. Here we go. This is what I'm looking for. Yep. 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 Spectre requisitions. I can buy those things. I'm not going to buy them right now. I might just head down to the Citadel really quick. Oh, that dog. Oh, that is so cute. That's got to be a DLC. Oh, sorry, that dog is so adorable. That is so cool. Hey, mate.
Commander?
Okay, I can't talk to you anymore. It's all good. Let's head to the CIC. Let's go to the Citadel, and then I will try and buy some equipment there and see if I can just upgrade my Shepherd and her crew. Yes, yes, yes. Alright. Meet with the diplomats. Recover the Prothean artifacts. I'm hoping that not all of these are timed. I have more experience with playing Mass Effect 2 than I have with playing Mass Effect 3. I've always just played Mass Effect 3 to get to the end. I know how to play Mass Effect 2 well enough that I can do everything that I want to do in that particular game, and like I can do the suicide mission perfectly, and like I know how to play Mass Effect 2 really well. I know how to play Mass Effect 3, but I'm not aware of the mission timers for some of these things. Meet with the diplomats. So let me just have a look at the journal, because that will tell me. A Volus diplomat needs a Prothean obelisk. Recover it from Shark Abyssal and deliver it to him at the Citadel. That's fair enough. Oh, that's the diplomatic meeting that's to do with curing the genophage. That's what they mean. Okay. So meeting with the diplomats is that, and there is no rush to do this. I'm sure that there's a rush to do that, and literally everything else. Oh, and there's the Cerberus lab over there as well. But the first thing that I'm going to do is just go to the Citadel and actually get some extra stuff. Let's see if I can upgrade my character just a little bit. Oh, I can also check in on Kaden.
We are transferring your docking clearance to an Alliance official.
Figures. Finally back in action, the Alliance already wants us tagged and collared.
Just our way of welcoming you back, Flight Lieutenant.
Yes ma'am, requesting docking permission?
Docking permission granted. Would you like private transport arranged?
Please take me to the hospital.
I need to get to the hospital.
Yes, Commander.
That's actually so good. I'm really glad that they do that. Look, the Citadel is huge. It makes no sense that we don't get to see more of it.
Your stock of modified metagel is low, but
Thane! Mate!
you don't understand.
Commander Shepard. When I heard Earth was under attack, I tried to call. I never got through.
Thane, good to see you staying in shape.
My disease kills slowly. With enough care and a healthy lifestyle, it can be delayed for a few years. Of course, my allotted time has come and gone. Now I exercise because it pleases me.
What are you doing hitting stuff?
What are you doing here?
Visiting a friend, Caden. He got hurt protecting me.
The human biotic in intensive care. I saw the marks of an implant.
Yeah.
We have spoken. He seems an honorable sort. Your enemies may try to finish him off here. I will look out for him.
Thanks.
Appreciate it, Thane.
I am near the end of my life. It is a good time to be generous. Kepral syndrome has put most of my other plans on hold.
Let me check in with you, mate. Does it hurt?
Are you in a lot of pain?
At times, the oxygen transfer proteins don't form correctly. Your human equivalent would be hemoglobin. As a result, my blood is low in oxygen. No matter how much I breathe in, I get tingling, numbness, and that is the best of it. As for my brain, I cannot track the damage. I just experience dizziness from time to time.
Far out. How long will you live?
Do you know how much time you have left?
I've been to several doctors. My favorite gave me 3 months to live. 9 months ago. It's freeing to find no requirements placed on me. No responsibilities. No fears. It is a good end to a life.
You're a tough dude. Can't you come with me?
I'm back on the Normandy on an important mission. Sure could use you.
I would not be as I was before. I need daily medical attention. And if I know you, you will want to fight the Reapers somehow. You need the best at your side, and I am not at mine.
You can still help.
You don't have to wrestle down Krogan and break their necks. I'm sure we could find you lighter work.
I am at peace with what I've done in my life, Shepard. There comes a time when one must rest from war and conflict. It is not your time, but it is mine.
Fair enough. Aww. It's so weird to me that Mass Effect 3 makes you see the squad mates that you cared so much about in Mass Effect 2, just sparingly. Like, I almost just want them on my ship again. Which I suppose is one reason why I really like the concept of the Citadel DLC, even though I've never played it before, because we get to see everybody, but I just want my squad mates on my ship. I don't want a couple of squad mates on my ship and everybody else everywhere else.
I wish the best for you, Thane.
And I for you. Do not grieve for me. I have good doctors. My
Ah!
son visits regularly. Perhaps we will keep up via the extranet now that you are free. Until we meet again, Shepard.
And hopefully soon, mate. And hopefully soon.
It's completely tasteless to call this place Huerta Memorial.
President Huerta died of a stroke 2 years ago, ma'am.
I think you meant to say the man was dead for an hour and a half and his political enemies piled on enough propaganda to get the hospital name changed.
He can't remember his own name without the BI in his head telling him what it is. Trust me, in this building, we know dead.
The Supreme Court says he's alive.
5 justices say he's alive. 2 of them appointed by him. The name is what it is.
It's completely tasteless to call this place Huerta Memorial.
President Huerta died of a stroke 2 years ago, ma'am.
I think you meant to say the man was dead for an hour and a half and his political enemies piled on enough propaganda to get the hospital name changed.
He can't remember his own name without the BI in his head telling him what it is.
I'm not sure who to support here. I don't understand her issue.
We know dead.
The Supreme Court says he's alive.
5 justices say he's alive. 2 of them appointed by him. The name is what it is.
It's completely tasteless to call this place Huerta Memorial.
President Huerta died of a stroke 2 years ago, ma'am.
I feel like this place should be given a better name, but
He can't remember his own name without
the staff are just trying to do their job, and we need order in this
In this building, we know dead.
particular
Supreme Court says he's alive.
5 justices say he's
time.
alive. 2 of them appointed by him. The name is what it is.
It's completely tasteless to call this place Huerta Memorial.
President Huerta died of a stroke 2 years ago, ma'am.
I think you meant to say the man was dead for an hour and a half and his political enemies piled on enough propaganda to get the hospital name changed.
No, I'm actually going to support the hospital visitor.
What's going on here?
Ma'am, I'll cut you a deal. You buy us 90 million credits worth of life-saving equipment, and you can name the hospital whatever you want.
Now the truth comes out. My job here is done.
A hospital shouldn't be a memorial.
Welcome to Serta.
That's why I like the idea of supporting the visitor. Huerta Memorial Hospital. Also, I don't like the name Huerta. It just sounds like something wet and sticky, and that's not something that I imagine a hospital to be.
I'd like an answer, Major. The galaxy has need of exceptional soldiers like you, now more than ever.
Yep.
You'll have it soon, Counselor. I promise.
I look forward to it.
Hey.
Shepard.
Udina?
I might actually check in with Uzina this time.
You just missed snack time. Actually, that's probably a good thing. Thanks for coming.
No problem. What did Udina want?
He's offered to make me a Spectre.
Yeah.
And? You're taking it, right?
Well, it's a big honor. A huge responsibility. Just need to be sure.
I got you this.
Wow, thanks, Shepard. That's really great.
Just a little pick-me-up.
Maybe when I'm out, we can crack it open and celebrate. I am so ready to get out of here, Shepard. You can't tell, but I'm tied to this bed by medical red tape. I mean, Doc says I'm good to go, but then she always finds just one more test to run.
How are you, really?
You doing okay?
My implant got a little rattled, so Doc just wants me to keep the biotics offline for a bit. It's really no big deal.
Need me to break you out?
I'll let you know.
It's good to see you.
I'm glad you asked me to come. It's good to see you're gonna be okay.
Thanks.
You almost died on my watch. It was horrible to see.
I want you to be straight with me then. So I just want to make sure, after Mars, after Horizon, you and me, we're good.
We've been through hell together, at each other's backs. That kind of bond is hard to break.
No, not just that. You were my commander, sure, but you listened, too. We went through Ash's death together.
Yeah. We did.
So what do you say? Are we good?
Yeah, of course.
We're good. It was great to have you back on the Normandy.
Thanks.
Feel like we've cleared the air?
Yeah, you know, I'm not sure that I've been wrong about Cerberus, but I've been wrong about you. I should let you get back to the Normandy. Wish I could come with you.
Take care of yourself, Caden. We need you at 100%.
Will do. Thanks for coming.
No worries,
Something
mate.
else, Shepard?
I'm just really curious about you. How are your biotics?
You said your implant got rattled. Everything good?
The medical gibberish was a bit more impressive, but that's what I took away. Rattled. Found a great doc at HQ that's fascinated by the L2 implant. Kind of her pet project. The headaches are as bad as ever, but she's got me on a regimen of acupuncture and meds and some nasty tasting concoction. Won't tell me what it is. But my biotics are stronger than ever. Maybe some things get better with age.
Or maybe you have.
More experienced? Yeah, could be. I think I'm a better soldier than when I served with you.
Wow, that's cool. What have you been up to?
Give me the update, Major.
Major, yeah.
Congrats. There's obviously been a lot going on.
Anderson asked me to take over a Spec Ops program. First Special Operations Biotics Division. We're recruiting the most talented human biotics from around the galaxy.
What's the focus?
Covert, high-risk missions. Turned it down at first. I mean, teaching? I prefer to get my hands dirty.
Anderson can be pretty persuasive.
Yeah, bit of a hard ass, but you can't argue with his kind of experience. Wouldn't take no, said it had to be me.
With your history, you're the perfect choice.
True. Human biotics are... we're different. Freaks, even. Most people in the galaxy still see us that way. But
Really?
accepting it, embracing it, can be the difference between success and sitting at home in your PJs taking red sand. But I don't have to tell you that.
Yeah, fair enough. Returning to active duty. When's that gonna happen?
You've been injured. Sure you want right back in the thick of it?
Are you kidding? I want to kick the Reapers straight to hell. Cerberus, too. People near death say their lives flash before their eyes. future flashed for me. The anguish, the families, the children. It made me determined to live. I need to do something, Shepard. To save at least a few lives.
Fair enough. Oh my goodness, Horizon. Can we talk about Horizon?
Are we gonna be able to get past what happened on Horizon?
I'd like to, Shepard. I'd like to move past the harsh words and be friends. At least.
So, how do we fix it?
I'll admit, I own a lot of that. You were standing right in front of me and I shut you down. I'm sorry.
Okay.
Okay, so let's just put it behind us and get on with what's important right now.
Bury it?
Bury it. Forgive it. I think that's how we get past Horizon.
Fair enough. How's your family?
Where's your family? Are they safe?
My family? My parents live in Vancouver, but Dad's family owns an orchard in the BC interior. They were headed out there on a shuttle the day of the attack.
Heard from them?
No, not yet. But I hope... I'm hoping Dad's Alliance training has kept them safe. Must be killing them not knowing where I am.
Fair enough. Alright. Look after yourself, Caden. I'll talk to you soon.
I should probably get going.
Thanks for coming by.
Take care, Caden.
Interesting. It's cool that he is being made another Spectre, and I'd love to see how powerful his biotechs actually are. But I do think that it's so weird that Mass Effect 2 actually shows us more of the Spectres in action than Mass Effect 3. I would assume that we'd see heaps of the Spectres
We're
here.
at this little farm. We killed a few enemy scouts, and it's quiet. The shuttle gets called away for support, so I'm there for the night. The humans get me dinner, show me around. One of them, this freckled farm girl, maybe 15. She wants to hear all about what it's like to be a commando.
You were probably the most exciting thing ever to land at her farm.
Yeah. She's saying she wants to be a pilot, and I say that life on a ship is grimy. And she asks if I'd like to use their shower.
Going by my records, you'd been on active duty for more than 3 weeks. Probably no real chance to get clean in all that time.
Pretty much, yeah.
This is such an interesting story. Okay, so that's done. Purgatory is interesting. I'm going to go and talk to Udina, even though I know he's going to betray me. I'm so glad I punched Ambassador Udina in the face in Mass Effect 1. I'm so happy I did that.
I can't take your word on this. I fully understand the situation. Of course I read through the names of the dead every day, but... Please, please, a few more minutes of searching could mean a lifetime of peace for my family.
Hey.
Someone in your family is MIA?
My son Bilal. And bureaucratic compassion seems to be in short supply.
Is there any way I can help?
I'm Ambassador Dominic Osoba. My son's squad returned from their mission on Benning without him. I found them drinking, but they won't even look me in the eye. I can offer a bounty for any information. If Bilal's alive, we want him home. If he's dead, then we can begin to mourn him.
If I find anything, I'll let you know.
Thank you. Either way, you will set my mind at ease.
Is that a DLC? Because most quests in this game, you can't actually talk to the people about them. They just kind of pop up from you listening. Okay, let's go and talk to Ambassador Udina. a lot of this playthrough is going to be me just talking to people on the Citadel, because that's a large part of this game.
Oh, hello, ma'am.
Ma'am? We've had this discussion, young lady. You're to call me Teresa. Maybe my son didn't have the chance to marry you because of this damn war. But you're still family in my book. Nothing will ever change that.
Of course, Teresa.
I'll come back later during your break if you want. Treat you to lunch. What do you say?
I would love that, Teresa. Thank you.
Aww. That's cute. That's really cute. Alright, let's go and talk to Ambassador Udina very quickly. Oh, this guy.
Commander
Spectre!
Shepard, John Dumbao, Special Tactics and Recon. I've got intel suggesting that high-level Hanar officials may be indoctrinated.
That's a damning accusation. What have you got?
Evidence of an Alliance Black Ops team raiding a Batarian research station. The Batarians were studying Reaper technology.
The Batarians had Reaper technology?
The Alliance raid turned into a massacre, and the humans ended up with nothing. Your people faked a power failure to hide the incident.
The Batarians would have gone to war if they'd found out. But how does this implicate the Hanar?
They maintained discreet gray market trade relationships with the Batarians, and led the Alliance to the station. We suspect those Hanar operatives escaped with Batarian tech. If your reports on the Reapers are accurate, they could already be indoctrinated.
Yep.
What's your source on all this?
It was an anonymous gift, but I believe it came from a thief named Kasumi Goto. I've been after her for years.
Kasumi? You're hunting a thief?
A master thief. Her intelligence and skill are almost Solarian.
I'm sure she'd appreciate praise from the Spectre who's chasing her down.
I only need her data. I admire her personally. And since she sent me this, I assume her feelings are mutual.
Okay, what I was saying about the Spectres, I was like, I want to see more of them. This is actually really cool. But I think this might be one of the only Spectres I see outside of that. I'd love to see the organization. But that's so cool, we get to see a Spectre. I'm going to say, I'd like to help.
What do you need me to do?
The Hanar operative is now a diplomat on the Citadel. I don't have a public name, and the Hanar will go to ground if I make a formal inquiry.
So we're hunting?
I'm tracking suspicious transmissions to the Hanar homeworld. I could use your help.
Absolutely.
Let me see what I can dig up at the Spectre office.
Thanks, Shepard. And for the record, not everyone doubted your concerns about the Reapers. I just hope we're not too late.
Yes! Oh, that felt so good. Reapers are going down.
CG's grey box from Donovan Hawk. The one with information that could start a war.
Information like an Alliance Black Ops raid on a Batarian research lab?
I figured it wouldn't hurt to leak it now. Especially if there really is an indoctrinated jellyfish out there. Crazier than usual. If you don't mind me tagging along cloaked, maybe I can help you dig up some dirt on the Hanar.
Sure.
I'd appreciate it.
Thanks, Kasumi. Also, I am so glad that Spectres are hanging out together. That's so cool! Spectres who help each other stay alive together. Oh, wait. I might actually need to do something in here. That's probably why they actually gave me access to this room. I'm sure there's something I needed to do. Hanar Ambassador tracking. Enable. Authorize. Sick. Oh! Yeah. Yeah, they're here. They're on the Normandy.
Shepard,
Sick.
checking security reports. Can you track the transfers coming from the Hanar embassy?
On it.
Bao's got a good plan. Hanar are predictable. Anything suspicious in their terminal use should narrow down our list of suspects.
So you approve of Bao?
Absolutely. He's a good Spectre. The galaxy needs more like him.
And the fact that he's trying to arrest you?
Well, nobody's perfect.
Oh, it's very cool that we just got to hang out with another Spectre for a minute. I would like to hang out with all of the Spectres, or at least more than one Spectre, but it is very cool that we got to see a Spectre. Although that's clearly content that used to be DLC only, because Kasumi was DLC only before. Hey, Ambassador.
The Council. You saved their lives. And for what?
Fair point. Very fair point.
Apologies that boil down to maybe later. If we don't figure out something, maybe later will be an epitaph on a mass grave of 11 billion.
Yeah. You know what I'm gonna do? What are you gonna do?
Humanity has created some goodwill in the galaxy. Now we cash in our chips. I will get what funding I can, what materials I can, and spread the message. Help the humans, help yourselves. I'll institute a draft in our colonies and order all civilian ships armed. Work on the Prothean device will be around the clock.
Fair enough. I also agree with the criticisms of Uthina's animation and face in this Legendary Edition. He looks like he's grey. And there's just some weird lighting to it. I don't mind it altogether. I think it's not bad, but for some people who definitely would love to point out Ambassador Uthina's face and say, it looks weird, you can definitely say, yeah, look, it doesn't look amazing when his skin comes up grey and there's weird shines of light on it, but
did you know a lot of people
I'm not too concerned.
Many. It's monstrous to think of them being snuffed out, of course, but the part that gets me is Arcturus. I must have known most of the Alliance Parliament.
Like, it's great.
I required a second VI just to track all their birthdays and anniversaries. Rose Garden stuff, but to have it all gone.
But I'm actually just more happy to have a remaster of Mass Effect than I am happy to complain about this. So, I'm just happy. Earth.
Any news from Earth?
That is constant news. All of it bad. The Reapers are destroying satellites in the old nuclear missile silos, along with everything else that could help. We have a handful of quantum entanglers spread out over the continents. All other communication is cut.
So even the nukes don't work. Council leverage.
What's your read on the counselors? Any angles I could pursue?
Tavos is a diplomat and compromiser, but she's wrapped up in defending Asari space like a mother panther. Valorn is out of his depth. The Solarians like their wars won before they start. They're frightened now. Use that. In Sparatus, I'd take what he offers. It's strange days when the Turians are the least hostile to humans. And there's a need there.
Yeah, fair enough. Look, he's actually trying to help us at this point, which is good. Political situation.
You're a Citadel counselor. Don't you have options when the others block you like this?
With Parliament destroyed and Shastri gone, I have more power than any human in history. But today, you saw how little that is. Rest assured, I will not be counted out long. I know I can move mountains. Do not lose sight of that, because the task before us is moving planets.
I'm gonna say, get some results.
Anderson would be proud, so long as you deliver. You think you can do that?
You need a carrot or a stick to drive a mule, and humanity has neither right now. Our armada is tied down fighting or fleeing, and with Earth's comm buoys gone, our economy is reduced to an IOU. But leave that part to me. I will lean on our colonies for all they're worth, and I can broker enough trade to repair and resupply Hackett's fleet.
Nice work. How about the personal situation? Do you have family in Earth?
Did you know a lot of people on Earth?
Many. It's monstrous to think of them being snuffed out, of course, but the part that gets me is Arcturus. I must have known most of the Alliance Parliament on a first-name basis. I required a second VI just to track all their birthdays and anniversaries. Rose Garden stuff, but to have it all gone.
Far out.
I should go.
I'll be here.
Fair enough. Okay, cool. So I've done that. I might just go around the Citadel a little bit more before I finish this video. Alright. And I swear it's here.
Val, I have some possible hits. Got some strange money transfers on Balone, and Olun is sending a lot of data.
Balone's clean. His money transfers are to support his mistress. Not sure about Olun. I'll pull his bio.
I'll check Olun's personal records and pull his recent messages.
Can I just note how odd it is for a Hanar to have a mistress?
You know, if Bao catches up with you, I can grant you immunity.
What? If I join up? Last time I did that, you wrote me into a suicide mission.
I didn't say you had to join up.
You were working your way around to it.
Please do actually join up, though. Kasumi, it would be great to have you on the ship. Okay, I think that's all done now. Journal. I can do that one at some point. Find evidence on the Hanar in the Presidium embassies. And that's here, isn't it? Right, Presidium embassies. I do believe that is here, but let me just double check. Commander Bailey, I'm not really interested in talking to him right now. That's that. Let's go to the elevator.
Welcome, Commander Shepard. Please select a destination.
Okay, let's go to the Presidium Commons. That might be related to the Presidium embassies.
Now arriving at Presidium Commons.
I think I'm ready to end it with him. Things weren't great even before he deployed, and if I pretend to be happy over the vids...
It's not fair to him or to you. With all the craziness of a war going on, you deserve to be happy.
And I'm not. I have to be honest with him.
Then you need to tell him.
Wow, okay. What a rough position to be in.
Welcome to Kanala Exports.
Yes.
At Kanala Exports,
I'm gonna buy everything.
is a strong heart.
We appreciate your visit.
Overcharging for goods, denying refugees basic services. It seems the Reapers took our culture when they took our world. The Book of Plagues demands charity and forgiveness of debts in times of war. Of course, the Book of Plagues was lost in our whole world.
Selling now would be unwise.
Lost their will.
I'm aware of what's happening.
Welcome to Elkos Combine, Arsenal's
I need more credits. Okay.
I can't sit around watching what's happening to Earth anymore.
So, you want us to enlist as soldiers? Isn't there anything else we can do?
The military needs everyone they can get.
None of us knows how to fight.
Mackenzie's a biotic. Dave and Graham go to the pistol range. Oh, and Orion's always buying mods for his shotgun.
The one he's never even fired. I love our friends, but we are not combat material.
I can't sit around watching what's happening to Earth anymore.
So, you want us to enlist as soldiers? Isn't there anything else?
The military needs everyone they can get.
None of us knows how to fight.
We really do need more soldiers. But you should go and join the military. You shouldn't just go and buy guns. Plus, it makes sense to have a couple of more medics around. Don't start causing chaos here. I'm gonna say...
Soldiers? Isn't there anything else we can do?
The military needs everyone they can get.
None of us knows how to fight.
Oh, I don't know, because this place gets taken over by the Reapers eventually anyway. and I kinda like the idea of us giving them a little bit of damage when they come and attack us here. And Cerberus is going to attack this place anyway. So considering the situation, I'm not going to support the peaceful person, but I really would rather support live in peace and harmony. I'm going to support defend yourself because you're going to need to be able to defend yourself because this place is going to be attacked by Cerberus and the Reapers are going to attack you, so you should learn how to fight.
The Alliance can use your help. There's plenty of non-combat roles.
Thanks. Who was that?
The first human Spectre?
Wow, Commander Shepard.
I don't know if I accidentally supported the wrong person, but that's alright.
Okay, I'll look at that recruitment brochure. Maybe they can use someone to stack crates or keep you cook or something.
At least I was involved.
If we switch from financial VIs to military gear, we'll lose millions.
I've seen Pelivan burning. Those fires aren't going out anytime soon. If you can help.
Look, Cyrus, you want to sell your shares of Walk fine, but I'm not selling financial VIs while my homeworld burns.
Okay, let me think. We could repurpose the VIs for upgraded targeting solutions.
Thinking of going?
Right.
To Sanctuary.
There's so much to do in Mass Effect 3 as well.
I know what you mean.
Oh, Liara has shore leave here, I'm pretty sure. She chills out somewhere here. And I find Caden here at some point as well. Liara!
Still working?
One call leads to another, and here I was hoping I'd have time to enjoy the view. The last time I saw the Presidium, remember how it was all rubble after Sovereign attacked?
How could I forget?
I barely got to see the Presidium before half of it got crushed.
And by the time they repaired it, it was time for the next invasion. Citadel hasn't seen the reality of this war yet. We should stock up on necessities while we can.
Such as?
EZO, heavy arms, mercenary groups.
Given the circumstances of the end of the galaxy, I'm going to say good thinking.
Practical. I like it.
You can get started by talking to the Volus Barlavon in his office. He'll point you to some mercenaries willing to join us.
Yep. Let's do that. Ah, this guy. I remember this.
Listen. Do whatever is best for your family. Just do it soon. Things are bad out there.
We will.
And thank you.
Sweet.
Welcome to Casa Fabrication Weaponry.
Can't buy anything right now. Edie!
Hello, Shepard.
You look like you're gathering data.
That is a safe assumption.
Anything big and world-shaking? Man's inhumanity to man? Does objective reality really exist? That kind of thing?
I was running scenarios in my head to analyze Jeff's behavior.
Aww.
I believe he has a strong affectionate attachment to me, but he has not stated it to anyone yet.
Yeah.
Shepard, you have first-hand sexual experience. How do you know when someone is romantically invested?
I'm gonna say it isn't about sexual experience. I'd say it's more about romantic experience and romantic relationship and I'd say it's less about what you were talking about, Edie, and more about do they relate to you? They pay attention.
They'll usually show signs they can't stop thinking about you. You know, asking you out, giving you presents, maybe playing music.
I lack material wants other than hardware and software upgrades, and my core programming does not assign values to music. Perhaps we could discuss how to provoke Jeff into an emotional commitment.
That's not how to fake it. It's gotta be natural. You need chemistry.
I see. There are a number of ways that I can inject to simulate the desired emotional state.
No, I mean relax and do something you both like. Something simple. For example, you both like humor.
Correct. I will see if there are comedic entertainment shows being presented on the Citadel. Scanning. Do you think he would like The Man Who Hung Himself? It appears to be about an amateur plastic surgeon.
Your company is what matters.
Edie, the important thing is to have a good time, wherever you go. And if you're having fun, he probably will too.
Then the outcome is an unknown quantity, but you are saying I should attempt it anyway.
Nobody ever fell in love without being a little bit brave.
Aww.
I believe you have improved my chances, Shepard. Thank you.
Aw, that is so cute. Aww.
Hey, Commander, check it out. Big news! The Blasto movie is breaking opening week records. There's also a big expose on quasar tournaments, tips on how to make your apartment look bigger, and, oh yeah, a big-ass Reaper invasion.
Yep.
These people have no idea.
I'm just gonna say, they're in denial. They're not even scared yet.
Sometimes I think this whole Citadel is a mistake.
What do you mean?
Well, it's out here in the middle of nowhere. Defensible, safe. Remember how everyone ignored the Geth threat until Saren's attack?
Well, let's hope they listen this time. I don't know if we'll be able to save their asses again. Meanwhile, they ignore the unshackled AI walking around the Presidium.
She run into any trouble?
No, she's my mobility assistance mech. Thanks to Vrolic syndrome, I'm legally entitled to bring her everywhere. Finally getting some use out of those disability benefits.
I'm sure she appreciates getting out to see the sights.
Ah, she's earned a little shore leave.
Aww. The way that he looks at Edie. Aww. Sweet. I don't have much time to play past this, so alright, I think I'll finish this video here. Thank you so much for watching. Please like and subscribe. I'd really appreciate it if you can. I'll see you next time on Gabe's Games.
Oh, well, that's great. I just hope he knows which ones to fight.